That's very loud.
You'll have to change it in game.
Yeah, we can't.
Because if it's...
We can't change it in game. There's no fucking options in game. Piece of garbage.
Well, you have to let me hear it then, because... Just switch back.
Time is up.
Like, if it's loud to you, then that means you have to turn the volume
Oh
on
no, we didn't choose fast enough and it closed.
What?
You have to pick an option fast or it'll close on you. You
That's
piece
fucking
of shit.
stupid. I'm sorry, you didn't play this game in 5 seconds. You don't want to play this game. God damn, it's like fucking...
I hate you.
Don't hate me. I'm not the idiot who designed You Don't Know Jack.
I hate you.
Try to open it back up again.
We're gonna do this
They
again.
clearly don't want us to play the game, so...
We're gonna do it again. That's so loud. Oh, Jesus. There's a promise. A promise is a promise?
Oh, come on already. Pick one or two.
Still believe in loyalty and honesty? Sucker. How is it? Is it?
Good evening. Welcome to the
Is it like
ride.
super loud or
Beware,
like
freaks come out
do we
at
need to
night.
change it?
Speaking of which, how many people will be playing?
How many people?
2.
2 players. I think that's just groovy. Is this the first time on the ride for either of you?
Anybody new to the ride?
Welcome back. May I have your name now, player
It's
one?
not that loud on my end. Player one, your name?
Oh, that's very interesting. Very interesting
she's actually about the
indeed.
same volume
You
we are.
have the same
Oh,
name as
alright.
one of the Bradys.
Is it super loud to you?
Yeah,
What
well, we
about
can
your
turn down
name,
your
player
individual
two?
volume.
no problem. Nope.
Ah,
It wouldn't let me.
Welcome. Just for you.
I tried
we
to
have
type my name
18
in.
minutes of silence in the middle of the game.
Hello, Tricky Dick. How are you?
Here are the keys you will be using to buzz in.
Oh, I just changed it down there with the volume.
Oh, that explains it. That explains a lot.
Oh.
Here we go.
Nope. Turn desktop audio all the way up. Because I'm listening and I can't. Give a sec. Okay, now. Go in. No, go into You Don't Know Jack. So I can hear the audio.
Well, that's all I have to say. Hope to see you at the
I have to
bottom.
wait till the game's on because...
It's time for the show.
Well, I
where
fixed the
high
yelling in
culture
mine.
and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is
The
brought to
music's
you
mildly
by
louder than
Inoffensive Eddie's Bland Suit Emporium. Inoffensive
Not
Eddie says,
Inoffensive Eddie.
"They remember you were in the room."
Why do you do this?
I didn't do... This game did this.
Your
I-
suit's too loud. And now
Mike's a piece of
here's
shit.
your host, the
Ladies
one,
and gents.
the only,
Yes, because I am bad
Cookie.
video games and
Welcome to the
OBS.
game. It's nice to see you. As your host, I promise you
that
a
sound
cleaner,
crunch on
safer
Cookie.
game and a chicken in
What?
every pot.
That sound
That's a
crunch on
campaign promise. Okay,
This is a
gang,
classic.
here's your screws. Okay, remember to be a cold-hearted bastard with these screws. You want to hit the S key and don't stop.
Back into the game
Oh,
for the
remember,
first time.
do as I
This is
say.
rough.
This is not a democracy. Okay, player two, what's this one gonna be? I like to call this category You can't spell
without pot.
politics without P-O-T. And now the question. Say you're invited to a joint session. Who's the guest of honor at this party? The president, the vice president, the speaker of the house, or a foreign dignitary?
Oh.
All yours, player one.
Pick one.
It's only fun until someone loses an eye. Oh, my eye!
Player two, it's yours if you want it.
I get no penalty for not answering,
Right.
so I'm not going to.
Oh,
they
look
don't-
what I have here. The correct
I was
answer.
between two and I just
The
wasn't-
president.
Joint session of Congress brings the House and Senate together to
no,
hear
if
the
this is
president
politics,
make
I'm
a
gonna
speech.
fucking
Well, the president might
lose.
speak, but he doesn't inhale. Player 1, buzz
much
in
is
and
this worth?
choose a value. Here's your category.
In politics, you
In
must lie like a
politics,
cheap
you must
rug.
lie like a cheap rug.
Alright.
You know, back when Washington and Jefferson were president, men wore those silly wigs. And Bill Clinton's
Yep.
haircut is always a hard news item, so I was thinking,
Oh, God, it's not here.
if Bill Clinton wore the last wig president on his head, with what dashing new look could he impress the ladies? His mane of Monroe, his forelock of Fillmore, his coiffure of Cleveland, or his tousle of Taft?
Wig. The wig party. Fuck.
Player 2, it's yours. Oh, sure, I'll hold on to the money for you. Player 1, what do you say?
Fuck you. Alright. Like, I fucking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Taft?
anything
Should
about
have
the party.
picked this. It's just
Fillmore.
about the only way for people to notice Millard Fillmore. The thing is, if you notice that it's a wig, etiquette says you're supposed to
forget
act as if
Fillmore
you're a
existed.
member of the Know-Nothing Party. Okay, player 2, grab a question.
Holy crap, that's amazing.
Here's your category.
Your
The Capitol Dome sprang a leak.
reaction was literally
So,
cookies.
you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go. If it begins raining cats and dogs in the Capitol, from what will the lawmakers have to protect themselves? Temps, lobbyists, reporters, or leftover bills? Take a shot, please.
Meow meow, Senator. Meow meow, budget cuts. Meow.
Yay. I got it wrong.
wrong with ruling about the shortage of real
This
groans?
is worth 200. So.
Player 1, it's yours if you want it.
I forgot how to screw.
Here's what you should have picked. Knowing
Leftover
or stray
bills?
bills that deal with minor issues are called cats and dogs. But having all those cats and dogs around really covers up the everyday stink of corruption. All right, player 2, buzz in, give us a value. We're calling this one. He'd make Jesse Helms look like a liberal black woman. Hey, you know how on the Dukes of Hazzard, Boss Hogg is a crooked politician and Roscoe P. Coltrane is a corrupt sheriff? Well, say Boss Hogg runs for president with Roscoe as his running mate.
Okay, at least I know
According
who
to the
these people
12th
are.
Amendment, what will be true? Bo and Luke couldn't run against them, Roscoe wouldn't have to be a U.S. citizen, Boss Hogg would have to be old and white, or electoral voters couldn't vote for them both.
Fucking no. I genuinely have no idea how
All right, let's
politics
take a
work.
look at the right answer. The 12th Amendment states that if the president and vice president are from the same state, then
I hate
electoral
this one
voters
of the
in that
animal
state
facts.
can't vote for both of them. What?
I'm gonna have
You
to-
want
I'm
a
gonna have
joke?
to not hear
You think the
from you because
Constitution is
the
supposed to
problem
be
is I'm
funny?
listening to him read the question and the time runs out.
Player 2, what's this one gonna be?
Bingo.
If you're a liar and need a job, consider politics. So Liars, Liars,
Wait, you only have one
Yeah.
Liars, or sign up for law
You
school.
really are.
Welcome to Liars! Remember to buzz in on the first letter of the answer you have in mind. If you collect all 5 letters first, the bonus is yours. All right then, let's go. Blank lies and videotape. I always say yes to sex.
Sexualizing video?
Facts first hit single.
Who the fuck is that?
You're a
Loser,
winner.
baby. So why don't you do?
Yeti is the blank snowman. Abominable but plain.
Took me a second.
Stars of Willard and Ben. Rat.
Rats?
Help, I've sprung out blank.
You
It's
freaked me out.
Wisp.
Fuck you!
We're a winner for the real cash, player 1. Movie star's profession. Active.
Off! I hate you.
To tear or to scam.
Jerk off.
Mise and blank proposal.
don't remember this movie. Oh, I do right now.
Decent.
Decent.
Yeah,
Pastor Prince Crime.
I don't know who that is.
It's not L.
I'm not in there. Good alarm.
Hey,
You cheat.
adultery.
Short for Sylvester. You're a sly one. You're
Sly.
cutting in. Oscar the Grouch's pet worm. A bastard child is blank. Illegitimate. Blood-sucking parasite. Sucks.
No, you didn't.
Liar. It's still fine.
Tubular
No, you didn't.
pasta blanket
What? I got it
Tony.
out.
No, I got the L. You fucking piece of shit.
Oh, I know what that is.
Greg. Nice.
That's
Liars.
No, it isn't.
Player 2, you got the bonus.
Eat. Kiss.
So player 1's in the lead.
losing.
All right, let's see how long this lasts. Player 2, hit me. Ah, you
that
blew
$10,000
it. Here's your
question that I
caddy.
11,000.
Yeah.
Always a
Always
bridesmaid, never the president.
Never the president.
Oh.
And right this way, please. Who died and made the president pro tempore boss of the country? The president, the vice president, the speaker of the house, or all of the above? Player 2, the president pro tempore backs up the VP as head of the Senate. He's third in line for the presidency following the vice president and the speaker of the house. But don't think he doesn't have a plan for redecorating the executive
I didn't know
washroom just in case. Player 2, pick us a question value. Your category is
What's up with that?
bring a sweater, it's gonna be a Cold War. You ready? Let's go. If the arms race had been decided by racing arms, the United States could have won by any of these margins except which? A humerus, a radius, a tibia, or an ulna? Player 2, it's yours.
You better get this right.
Player 1, you're screwed. What's the answer? So you pick 3, huh? Okay. The tibia is part of the leg, which we use to kick the
How did you not
Soviets'
get
ass.
that?
I'm gonna sink
You're
out of
next,
frame.
China. Guess what, player 2?
Skeleton
You're the one
over
who's
just-
screwed. Player 1, it's up to you.
I literally
Snag a
just sat there and
question
waited
value.
for you to
The
answer.
category is
I hate you. Swift
Swift
Justice.
Justice in the
That was
food
partly
court.
so that I didn't know how to
Everyone
screw, so
knows
I'm just
about
like,
the
I
famous
blow
landmark
it.
Supreme Court abortion rights case Roe v. Wade, right? Well, imagine a second Roe v. Wade case reaches the U.S. Supreme Court. Player 1.
Well, you can read trans equity.
You gotta answer it, player 2.
I'm not even gonna let you have context clues.
You picked 2. You sure about that? Well, it's too late now. Roe is another name for fish eggs.
Your Honors, I would attempt to show that my client, as god-awful tasting as he is, deserves the same rights as the rest of
I gotta
us.
remember that.
Player 1, one good screw deserves another.
Oh, I'm winning now.
Okay, player 2, grab a question
Yeah.
value. Good
Oh,
pick,
fuck.
player 2.
Now that your winning values are worthless.
All
Just
right,
that.
player 1, step aside. Player 2, you've got a dis
Oh,
or
it's mine.
dat. And this dis or dat questions category is you win some, you loser. Okay, I'm gonna read off
Oh,
the
it's
names
like
of
me in video
7
games.
guys, and for each one, I want you to
7
tell me
guys.
if he won a presidential election, lost
Or
a presidential
lost
election,
an election,
or
or
both.
both.
How do you know you're president?
For each right answer, you get some cash.
Not very
And
well.
you can lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. And here we go. Clinton, one lost her vote. Bush. Perot. Reagan. Carter. Ford.
Shit.
Nixon!
Both?
Well,
You did
got
pretty good,
5
though.
right, which is sort of
I didn't
like,
know anything.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
you did
Well,
very
let's throw
good.
that cash
Oh.
into your total.
I was
Player
worried.
2's our leader.
I was
Okay,
worried
here we
Burrow
go.
might throw you off. Because he's a fan.
Player 1, you have the honors.
Give me that.
Okay, give it up
Oh!
for
Built like a
Built
brick mill
like
house.
A brick mill house. You know how
me
Richard
think of
Milhouse
Simpsons.
Nixon
Not right.
said, "I am not a crook," when in fact he was as crooked as they come? Well, what transparent lie could Milhouse from The Simpsons tell the American people? I am not Homer Simpson's drinking buddy. I am not Chief Wiggum. Player 1, hit it. Now write it on the chalkboard 100 times. Thing is, I always thought Milhouse looked like Kissinger.
You got a
with
net
the
positive,
big
which is
nose,
better.
the glasses, you know.
I hate you.
Okay, player 1, pick a
up to you.
winner. Coming up,
Which is what kept me
Over the
puzzled.
counter
over
culture.
the counterculture.
Over the counter culture.
Okay, get out your little round glasses and your tie-dyes, because I've got a little counterculture
I
phrase
have
for
round
you to
glasses,
figure
actually.
out. Turn on, blank blank, and drop out. Take a shot, player 2. Turn on, tune in, and drop out was ex-Harvard professor Timothy Leary's slogan in the 60s.
You're positive.
And then at his death in 1996, Leary urged internet users to log on and sit in while he dropped out.
How dare you?
Player 2, what's this one gonna be worth? Hit your buzzer in. Here's your
Oh, I saw a
category.
12.
Did you really?
Color
Being
me
impeached. You know how the book Primary Colors tries to pass as fiction even though it's obviously a satire of Bill Clinton's primary campaign? Well, if the thinly veiled characters in Primary Colors had been named for the 3 primary colors used in video imaging, who would not have been included? President Red? All yours, player. Now, most senators aren't green. They're
said
gray
video
and
imaging.
wrinkly.
You said video image.
Make your move, player 2.
I didn't listen to the question.
Player 2, grab it. Secretary of State Blue? Huh, I thought he was cleared of those charges.
It's yellow.
Well,
yellow.
what do we have here?
It's yellow.
Though artists include
Primary
yellow in the
colors
primary color
in
palette,
art
video
are red,
imaging
blue,
uses
yellow,
red,
and
blue, and
imaging the red,
green as
blue,
the
green.
3 primary
just
colors.
didn't know the
Considering all
Oh.
the bad press, Clinton, the
I
fictional...
heard primary
I
colors and I went for it.
are,
I didn't listen
black
to the
and
question.
blue.
I'm even dumb.
Player 1,
Sorry.
hit
We
your
both
buzzer,
did
select
it.
a value for the next
I'm
question.
stupid. I believe this is the deck attack. Yeah.
Far behind.
My fellow Americans, I cannot tell a lie, but I can give you this clue. The land of milk, and alphabets.
I used to
Hey,
eat
look at this.
alphabets.
If I turn the bowl slightly, I
Are
can
they still
spell
around?
dumbass. Okay, here we go.
CIA. Shit. Yep, nope. It's fine.
Okay.
IRS. Yes.
You got that one. Well, I'm way behind now.
AFCC. INS. Oh, okay.
You're always so much faster at these, so I have to hope it's one you don't know. Oh,
OSHA.
Killer whale.
Workplace safety.
Yep.
I-
OSHA is all about workplace safety.
FTC. Space Animal. No, it's fucking trait. Shit!
I got that one!
Fuck off! HUD.
Oh. Yeah, because I was like housing under something.
I lost,
Oh.
I believe.
Hey, player 2, you sure jammed on that last one.
You did 100%.
Hey, don't shrug it off. At least you have something to feel good about. Look at player 1.
Yeah. Like, you got several wrong, but you were so far ahead that it didn't matter.
Yes!
However, those scores do prove that we should not be talking about politics.
Ever.
One is for the heartache.
Oh, watch
you've
it.
ever been in
You
love,
think that's stressful to watch? Jack Attack is the most stressful.
or just
thing
had to
play.
do your taxes.
You want to go another round?
Yeah. Probably do a couple more.
Same players.
You gonna stay tricky dick?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay tricky dick. Fuck you. I'm the trickiest dick. If the first shall be last, then the last shall be first. Where would you stand in line?
Make your selection.
The last shall be first. I would be at the beginning.
I would say at the end.
So first you'd cut in line, then you'd wind up last.
You'd be a...
God knows you're a cheater. Hi guys! This is one of my favorite games ever.
Is it really fun? You don't know Jack's great. This is super nostalgic. When did you start playing You Don't Know Jack?
When I was a little baby child with my papa on the PlayStation 2.
Oh, I used to play with my
The very first one.
I used to play with my grandma when I was a little kid.
You don't know Jack.
You don't know Jack
Dad-
is like the ultimate nostalgia trip.
Dad knew so much more shit than I did. And I would like cry because I thought I was dumb, and then he would teach me.
You just don't know.
First of all, I'd like to
Yeah,
welcome you
I was
to
a
the
baby. I
game.
still don't know
And
shit. Did you see
remember,
that last
it's not
round?
whether you win or lose.
The one that I used to play with my grandma,
man
we used to let
number
you select
one.
categories. So we used to play something.
Does everyone know how to screw? Oh, pardon me. I hope it's not your first time. Remember, screwing is a
It's
mean
not.
thing to do,
It's
so
really
you
not my
gotta
first time
commit
screwing.
to it. Once you hit that
Good
S
luck.
key, don't stop and don't look back. Okay, now remember, first impressions are always important, so don't embarrass yourself in the first question.
excuse me.
Let's ride.
First things.
Okay, player 2. Well,
Let's
no
start
good
us off
can come
small.
of that. Here's your category.
First I turn on the TV.
TV. Here's the question. Which one of these pairs does not list the first thing first? Take a shot. Player 1, you're screwed. What's the answer?
Eat shit.
1, huh? No, 90210 came first, Melrose came second, and then I began hanging Heather Locklear posters on my bedroom wall, just so we're all straight on how that
I think
happened.
I know the answer now that I can see them.
Balls in your court, player 2.
I do not know, so I'm not gonna risk it. Play smart, not hard.
Here's the one you wanted.
Yeah.
Dallas
Dynasty
came
in Dallas.
before Dynasty. Don't you even care who shot JR? What happened to you? Where's your compassion? Player
Up to you.
1, please buzz in and let us know how much this... I like to call this category... Motley Crue plays its first bar mitzvah. So, speaking of my future wife, Heather Locklear, I want you to look at this analogy and tell me
future
which
wife.
answer best completes it. Heather Locklear is to rocker Tommy Lee as Lilith of Jewish legend is to whom? Adam, Jesus, Abraham, or Richie Sambora? Player 2, grab it! Before Pamela Anderson, Heather Locklear was the woman who was made for Tommy Lee. Before Eve, Lilith was the woman who was made for Adam.
Yep. She became the first
Adam
succubus
later
because
went
she
on
didn't
to
want to
time
do
in
what she was
jail
told
and
by her
videotape
man.
himself
And
frolicking
so God
with
made her a
Eve.
demon.
Somehow the tape got out of the Garden of Eden and was widely copied and distributed.
That's why God
yeah, they
says
left a
everybody
lot of
should
stuff out of the
have
Bible.
Yep. She wasn't made from his rib, and then he
Player 2,
made
pick us a question
Eve from part of him, and he's like, alright, this is
Let's
much better.
check out the
She gonna do what she told.
My first love. So, player 1, do you like having a negative score? Just checking. What should be the first thing you think of when you think of Stephen First? He was that doctor on ER, he was that priest on Amen, he was that cop in the Dream Team, or he was that pledge in Animal House. Player 1, hit it.
Fuck you.
Oh, you gotta answer it. 2, huh? All right. No, that was have faith. And I'm sure Steven won't mind if you forget about that immediately. Player 1, you can take it.
Risk that much money, but I'm gonna say it.
Watch and learn. He played Flounder in the movie Animal House. Huh, I learn something every day around here. I thought he was the beaver on Leave It to Beaver.
More than I hate leaving, and that's a lot.
Player 2, hit me.
I'm glad we made that.
Category is
We're never gonna make
Jerry Mathers, not Stephen First, as the Beaver. You know, many folks think of the Cleavers from Leave It to Beaver as the typical nuclear family. Keeping that in mind, if Wally decides to enact a first strike policy against the Beaver, what will he do? Tell on Beaver after he throws food at dinner? Get Eddie Hask? Player 2, it's never hit the Beaver. He's sensitive.
Aw.
Player 1. A first strike policy is where you wipe out your enemy's weapons before they have a chance to use them.
Politics comes back to me.
Wally. It wasn't very nice to incapacitate your brother's strategic defense systems, now was it? Go to your room.
Okay, player 1, pick a winner.
Jack 5 came out.
Oh.
Bing.
That 12.
I didn't realize it was my turn.
Ahead of you, and now I'm gonna razz ya.
Welcome to first. That's the last time I'm gonna say that.
I don't remember this.
Remember to hit your buzzer when the letter you're looking for lights up. If you're the first one to get all 5 letters, you get the bonus. Here we go. World's most popular sport.
Oh. Yeah, see, you went with the original
2
answer.
consecutive titles. Right.
Repeat.
Grand Slam Tennis Open.
Actually, no.
Fucking what? French.
Chess Champ Deep Blues Maker.
Oh God, what was that guy's name?
Who's gonna stop? IBM.
Baseball's World Blank.
Ah!
It's a hit.
Yeah.
The Heisman is a what?
What the fuck is a Heisman?
It is a trophy that I can't hit the button. I hit the button. You watched me push it. That's bullshit.
Where sled dogs are champions.
Iditarod.
Iditarod.
I like that you do that. It's good.
Horse racing's run for the blank.
Oh, I don't.
Roses.
City of Green Bay's nickname.
Title town.
The winner drinks milk.
The winner drinks milk? Indy 500?
Team racers cross it first. Finish line. One letter in the bonus is yours.
I have
player
twice
2.
buzzed in and not gotten.
Championship jewelry. Ring. And 1.
You watched that though, right?
Yeah.
Twice I buzzed in and it didn't give me credit for that. I just.
Player 2, we're talking bonus.
Yeah, boy. Mike's
Player
gonna
2, you
blame
got the
the
lead.
keyboard.
Yeah, no.
One, buzz in and choose a value for it. We're
You
calling
got
this
screwed
one.
with the football because football is the.
Did Howard
football's the proper
Cosell work
term
for Century
everywhere except here.
21?
Yeah.
Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go. If your real estate agents were with the First Estate, what would you expect them to wear? Habits, investments, press badges and reporters' hats, tiaras and crowns, or thongs and G-strings?
I don't know what the
Take a
first
shot,
is.
player.
So, how'd you like
I was hoping it'd be the
I
fucking
really
Playboy
love it. Does the
Mansion.
pool come with a hooter? I mean heater?
And now I'm losing again.
I have no
Woo! I'm just all over the goddamn place.
In case you're wondering,
Habits,
during
investments.
the old regime in France, clergy was referred to as the First Estate. So
Oh, I
you're
should've
not
done that
married,
shit.
but you're looking
Fucking
for a
love France.
one-bedroom apartment. Let's see. I've
you
got
also
some
did that
places in
skeleton.
hell I can show you.
Just like all over the place tonight. What's going
I
on?
know.
All right, player 2. Here's your
Your
category.
brain is stuck on monsters you can't get.
Chivalry isn't dead, but these authors sure are.
Well, this one we should see if you're
Okay,
actually
hang
know
tight.
about.
We're talking about $3,149 here. Here we go. If each of the following writers came to a doorway at the same time and someone called out, "Ladies first," who would get to walk through the door first? Ezra Pound, George Eliot, Jules Verne, or Percy Shelley? Player 2, it's yours.
I think it's Percy.
Son of a bitch.
No. Maybe Ezra?
Player 1, you can take it.
It's not George.
It's either Ezra or Jules.
All yours, player 1. Ezra Pound, fascist maybe, lady no.
Jules.
I guess it is Jules, but...
The correct answer is...
George
Eliot
Eliot.
was the pen name of Mary Ann Evans. Pen name. Why would you name your pen?
I don't know shit.
Player 2, what's
Okay.
roadkill time?
Here we go. Roadkill, yes.
Okay, be the first to smack your buzzer when you see the item that correctly connects the two things on
one
the
I'm bad
screen. And don't forget, figure out the final bonus question, and I'll give you some extra cash. Are you ready to go a little bit crazy? Me too. Let's do it. Little tiny bit and homophone of hair. What unites these two?
Hair.
Who's
I just-
Blank
my
Royal
brain did not.
and RC is Royal Blank Cola?
No,
Deep piss.
Eccentrics and cereal frosted blank. Sights to be seen and making blank of yourselves.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
No, I'm stupid.
No, I got it.
Spectacle.
Little Rascal Darla's surname and thug. Resell tickets for a profit and supposedly collected by Native Americans. Puppet on South Park, Mr. Blank, and Cat in the Blank.
I saw AJ and it got excited. Yeah.
Alright, let's nab that bonus.
Saw
What do all
AJ
the
and
correct
it.
answers have in common? Are they all? Things found on a... It's all about you, player 2.
Eat piss. Eat my piss.
I'm not gonna lie, I figured that out 3 things in and was just trying to get there first. I'm
my
so
dick.
slow.
Player 2's
Suck
our
my
leader.
dick.
Okay, here we go. Player 2, what's this one gonna be worth? Hit your... Okay, nice shot. Here's your category.
I'm super slow. It's probably because I'm so fat.
Whose older brother isn't creepy? Hey, take a look at the following song lyrics. When you know the missing word, buzz in and start typing. No, my first name ain't Baby, it's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're... Buzz in and type the missing word when you know it.
I have to type it in. I could do
It's Miss
multiple
Jackson, if you're nasty. I wonder
you're
what you get to call her
nasty.
if you're slightly cantankerous.
I-
Well, old
I
man.
heard.
I don't have a canker sore. What?
Player 1, it's up to you.
It's a good one.
Snag it. God, you might
That's
as
a
well
good
play
one.
for Lint. Well, let's check out your category.
First
class loser.
Just like you.
All right, picture this. You're on an airliner and the flight's really crowded, so you get bumped into first class. Just don't talk to anybody, all right? Because they don't really like your type up there. Now, as you're trying to stow your carry-on luggage, the flight attendant asks you if you'd like anything. If you tell her, just a sec, what might she bring you? Player 2, grab it! See, it's not always one of the wacky answers. So you know what sec means. Good for you. But if
I'm
you
an
really
alcoholic.
want to belong in first class, stop sticking
I
your
actually
peanuts
like
in your
sec.
ears.
You don't like champagne or wine.
Player 2, pick us a question
You're not
value.
into those kinds of
Coming
drinks,
up.
so.
The history of Hangin' 10. Player 1, if you're trying to do badly, the good news is you're succeeding. If the guy you had a hit with Surfing USA in 1977 sang about the first explorer to hit the shores of the Americas in 1002, what pair? Player 1. Leaf and Leaf.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sure remember
That was
that
Leif
Leif
Garrett?
Erikson poster I had in my junior high
For real?
locker. Oh,
Well, I knew it was Leif Erikson, so I
don't mean
the
to
Leif
dry
Garrett was like.
champagne.
How was Leif Garrett? Oh no. Train wreck now. He got hooked on like 5 different drugs, and now all he does is wolf dumbest blank
I'm just trying to save myself in here. Jesus, was it something I said about Leif Erikson? Well, that's the first time I've ever been attacked
He
by
made
Vikings.
fun of himself when he did a Japanese
scrapes here
commercial
and there,
for
but
fucking
other than
potato
that, it's
sticks.
You know where the Vikings
Oh, look! Somebody left behind a funny helmet.
Player 1, you have
Buzzin'.
the honors.
Give us a
Category is... First one to whip out their whip wins. Oh, that's great. The Vikings took our nice, round, familiar O's and left us with these scary and un-American O's. Oh, well. Because he was first cast to play the hero in Raiders of the Lost Ark, who is the lost Indiana Jones? Tom Selleck, Bruce
was the
Willis,
original
David
one?
Duchovny, or Pierce Brosnan? Player 2, it's yours. No, Bruce was too busy back then launching his singing career.
You used to sing?
Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Player 1, hit it. Hello? Oh, there you are. Thought I lost you.
Oh, Tom.
Tom Selleck was originally cast as Indy, but didn't do it because he was already committed to Magnum P.I. Gotta admire someone who puts art
And then
before
Harrison
commercial
Ford
success.
was almost not cast as Han Solo because he was
Player
cast for
1,
Indiana
please
Jones.
buzz.
Oh, we got a good one for the Jack Attack.
Well, we've already had Vikings attack,
Yeah, we're really
so
close.
let's get on with the Jack Attack and see what other damage we can do. But
One more of this
first,
and then Monster Con?
Yeah, one more after this.
the artists formerly known as... Hey, what if I change my name from Cookie to that O with a little line through it? You think that would go well?
I'm so slow.
Marky Mark?
Oh yeah, Marky Mark.
I don't know who he is.
You don't know Marky
Wow,
Mark?
For real?
Yeah. He used to be a rapper.
Oh no.
Oh god. What is MC Hammer's real name? He just was Hammer. That's right. Forgot about that.
John Cougar.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Fuck off.
Which I know him as that, so.
Cat Stevens.
Okay, Cat Stevens was. There it goes.
David
I would love
Johansen.
I would love it if it was Tim Curry.
Buster Poindexter.
I don't remember that, to be honest.
Debbie Gibson.
Deborah Gibson.
Mark Wahlberg.
Goodness gracious, we got a close one.
They're like, is it as simple as Deborah Gibson? Oh my god, that's so close!
Oh my god! That's awesome!
Should I be a little quieter?
No.
One more.
Tonight
One more.
on Investigative Copy.
Until recently, this
Y'all can, we'll do new players. But, we're gonna do one more of this, and then we're gonna do one last monster problem, and then go to bed.
See you later.
Which
Look
did
out,
you
guys.
try first? Drinking or smoking? Drinking.
God, you just won't let me answer any of them, will you?
Night. I know you don't smoke, so.
But I have.
Hope you were of
smoked a
legal
cigarette,
age,
yes.
or at least had a good fake ID. Bottoms up. I should drink for this.
I have taken a smoke.
Welcome to the ride.
Fucking when?
A single smoke. I was 14.
I'd lay off the
Why?
booze, fall down on the floor you've selected. They've
Because
got some pretty
somebody
strict
told
rules
me
about
I wouldn't mind
alcohol
the smell
use
so
down
much if
the
it was in my
road
mouth.
anyway.
They lied.
How many contestants are there? More than one and less than 3. Got it. Are either of you first-time riders? Great to have you back. I was afraid we scared you off.
No,
last
I
time.
drank before I smoked.
Go ahead, player 1, and type in your name. Wonderful. Thanks. Player 2, you are next to type in your name. Perfect.
Should have
Thank
typed
you.
winner.
Here are the keys you'll be using as your buzzers.
Loser.
Now, let's do a quick check before we start the game. Lighter, martini, Uzi. Well, looks like you're ready.
Lighter, martini, Uzi. Oh, I wonder what this theme
It's
is.
gonna be about alcohol.
Oh. Illicit activities. Maybe it's just the crime.
I have a chance if it's just the crime. If it's alcohol, you're gonna beat the pants off me and not even drunk.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Oh, good. One thing I know about on that list.
Hey there,
To be fair, I know
nice
a
to see
couple
ya.
alcohols.
So you went for the booze first, huh? Well, if you can close your eyes and touch your nose, I'll continue with the game. Okay, let's go. Screw delivery. Now remember, if you're gonna screw,
Sippy dippy.
do it with passion. Pound that S key for all you're worth. Before we begin, the use of alcohol, tobacco, and
ATF.
firearms is strictly prohibited on the ride.
Alcohol,
Oh,
tobacco,
whatever,
and
do what you
firearm.
want. Just try not to shoot the
ATF.
screen, okay? Player 1, hit your buzzer. Okay, give it up for. Do you like to smoke? I do
I
too.
do too.
Let's go smoke. Hey, can I get an ashtray?
Cookie ASMR.
Here, thanks. Okay, now I'm ready. Say you're selling Virginia Slims to tourists in Richmond, Virginia. Who's come the longest way, baby? The woman from Kent, Ohio, the woman from Marlborough, Massachusetts, the woman from Salem, Massachusetts, or the woman from Newport, North Carolina? Player 1. That's a good one.
Nah, that was farther.
Make your move, player 2.
Oh,
Player 2, grab it. Nah, Newport is only about 200
North
mentholated
Carolina's
miles
like
away.
right next to Virginia.
Listen.
I just
Here's
thought I
what
just
you
picked
should've
Ohio
picked.
because that's what I was.
Well, I hope you bought Virginia Slim 100s.
I
It's a
don't-
long way
My
home.
brain
The woman from
kinda
Salem came the longest way, and I guess after the witch trials, folks in Salem really enjoy burning butts. Okay, player 2, grab a question value. I like to call this category. I'd like to be shaken to death, not stirred.
Me. Shaken is the only way to fucking take a drink.
We stir all the
Okay.
time.
Shut up.
If Anne Boleyn's last request before being executed in the Tower of London was to have a martini, which gin would the guards have most likely used? Tanqueray, Beefeater, Bombay, or Bathtub? Take a shot, player 2. That's extremely painful. Player 1, you can take it.
Yeah, I have no idea what.
You're not.
Beefeater sounds like a British thing, but
That sounds like a euphemism for a lesbian.
Oh, look what I have here. The correct answer.
Beefeater!
I'm always wrong when I or right when I don't answer.
I'm cutting you off. Beefeater is a popular brand of gin and the name of the guards who watch the Tower of London, who look as though they could use a stiff drink.
I don't drink gin.
Yeah, we're not big actually. We don't do a lot of martinis.
Okay, you got something. Here's what we're looking at. Luckily, her veil covers the bullet holes.
Oh.
Well, you know,
Hot.
after a good smoke and some nice booze, I always like to break out the guns. Shall we? If you receive an invitation to a shotgun wedding, what would make an appropriate gift? Player 1, hit it. Shotgun! Go, 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 go! Yeah! Go! Excellent! Ball's in your court, player 2.
Shotgun.
Player 2, it's yours.
Do you take this woman pregnant?
Yep.
Do you take this man what made you pregnant?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna throw up.
A shotgun wedding is what brings a man and his pregnant bride-to-be together in holy matrimony. Don't forget to wear a hunter's
Not gonna
orange.
lie, I'm from the South. shotgun wedding just
All
means
right,
you
player
fucked her.
2, buzz in.
It doesn't mean she's
Doing a
pregnant.
lot worse than that. Let's check
It
out your
It means you
category.
put your pee-pee in her. I'm gonna shoot her if you don't
Spinning
marry
the
her.
yarn and coughing up a lung.
You put your pee-pee in her and put a
Okay,
baby
let
in
me
her.
tell you about
so
my
I'm gonna
friend
shoot you if you don't
Kent.
marry her.
Kent rode a camel to see his 2 buds, Benson and Hedges, in Newport. Then he met a fella named Carlton who challenged him to a Pall Mall bowling match. So Kent was cool, and they played. Now, after a few lucky strikes, Kent had the vantage, and Carlton got misty and left. So keeping all that in mind, how many cigarettes are in a standard pack of U.S. cigarettes? 20, 15. Take a shot, player.
You'll want to put some ice on that.
Oh, 10?
Play all yours, player 1.
It's 20.
Oh, is it 20? No.
You should have picked this one. There are 20 coffin
One
nails
really
in a standard
big
pack.
sting.
There's no way it's 20. I see
Player
people open
one,
up
it's
things
up
like
to
this.
you.
There's probably
Stand
anything in
the
there.
question. Nice choice, player 1.
This or that.
All right, player 2, clear out, because
No, you're losing harder, so it's yours.
Mine gotta take
The
it.
category for this dis or
Well, no,
dat
that's not
is
how it works. It's whoever's losing
breaking a 40
the
with
worst
your
gets the this or that,
44.
you fucker.
Okie dokie.
Okay, well, every game we've
Seven
ever played has been the
things,
one
and
to
for
pick
each one, you have to tell me if it's a brand of malt liquor, a type of gun, or
Both.
Theoretically do this.
You're gonna get some money for each right answer, and you lose cash for a wrong answer or any you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds to nail all 7. Let's do it. 45.
45.
Malt liquor gun. Midnight
Midnight
Dragon
Dragon
special.
special.
Elephant.
Ooh.
Oh, is it both?
That's
Oh.
what that would be.
King Cobra. Old English 800. Magnum.
That's, yep. There you go.
You missed 3, but you got 4. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's see your new total.
A couple of you both were.
Player 2, you got the lead.
I forget the ones, but it was like a couple of them
Player
were
2,
both.
pick us a
Because
question
I didn't know the
value.
gun of it, but I knew the
Here's your
fucking liquor.
category.
Because I'm a drunk.
Hi, kids. My name's Nick O'Teen.
How do you do
Now that Joe
focus?
Camel's no longer working for Camel, he just can't seem to get any smokes. If Joe Camel can go as long without cigarettes as he can go without drinking water, how soon will it be before he needs to have a cigarette? Several days, several weeks, several months, or about a year? Player 2, grab it! A year without a cigarette? Oh, geez, no wonder Joe lost his job selling smokes to kids. Player 1, you can take it.
I vastly overestimated the capacity of
Player 1,
the camel.
hit it. Oh, diarrhea.
Oh, stays in.
All right, let's take a look at the right answer. Camels can go
Yeah,
several
it-
days
I vastly
without water.
overestimate.
Any longer
I
than
thought it
that
was
makes
like
you a lot of
9
gum.
days.
They get real cranky and they're prone to putting on a few
Which I guess
pounds.
is not.
I'm stupid.
Okay,
Yeah.
player 1, pick a winner. We're calling this one an actor, president, and criminal all in one. Okay, kids, it's time to play Complete the Illegal Harebrained Scheme. U.S. gets cash, blank, blank, blank. Reagan can't remember a damn thing. Now take a shot. Player 1, you're screwed. What's the answer? You picked 3. The U.S. sells arms to Iran for cash. Iran uses its influence to free U.S. hostages in Lebanon. The Contras get the arms profits, and Reagan forgot it all. I sure hope Nancy gave him a spanking. Nice work, player 2. You just screwed yourself. Player 1, buzz in and choose a Your category is where everybody knows the whiskey by name.
Ooh.
Guess the magic
That's
number
one we might
here
know.
is 3565. Could be your lucky number. Let's find out. Say there's a whiskey rebellion at Cheers. Why are Cliff and Norm most likely making trouble? Boston's become a dry town. Carla refused to serve them. Sam added an extra tax on their tab. Or they're really drunk. Player 2, grab. Yeah, the drunken rebellion was pretty intense for a while, but then they all just got really sleepy.
Shit. I was hoping that's what a whiskey rebellion would be. Pretty sure it's dry. There's extra tax?
Well, no, Dry Town would make sense because it's whiskey.
You should have
Or refusing to serve.
The Whiskey Rebellion began when the government levied an extra tax on whiskey.
What'll it be
I always get them right when I don't answer.
Oh, how about a big barrel of hot tar and a sack full of feathers?
Coming right up.
Player 1, please buzz in and let us know how much blah 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 meant. Oh god, I know what this is.
Gibberish question.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, here's your real category. What binding made easy? Keep in mind, the sooner you hit your buzzer, the more cash you can pick up. Okay, listen up and tell me what popular saying this rhymes with. Foot fat, spin more stripe, hand poke fit. And ignore all that punctuation there.
Foot fat, spin more stripe, hand poke fit.
First clue, it's a rude way to end an argument. Did not!
Spin more stripe.
It's a rude way to end an argument by telling someone to go smoke. Go for it, player 2.
Yep.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Respond, I'm trying to quit smoking, and I also have the bad habit of kicking wiseacres in the ass with my frozen boot.
See, you did. You said stick. I think that's what
Okay,
threw me
player
off.
2, grab a question value. Buzz in. The category is habeas cocktail. Here we go. Say Perry Mason is handling a DUI case. If he submits the proof of the alcohol as evidence, what should he explain to the jury? It's the percentage of alcohol. Player 2, it's you. No, that number is called the percentage of alcoholic content.
I'm drunk right now.
Player 1, what do you
I'm
say?
super drunk.
It's just a random number.
I believe it's half.
Buzz in first. All yours, play.
Twice.
Well, what do we have here?
Twice.
I can prove beyond
Why?
the shadow of a doubt that this whiskey's 100%.
Why isn't it just the percentage? Like,
Well, to be honest,
straightforward.
all of those answers might as well have been random
The
numbers.
actual
Alright,
alcoholic
come on, it's
content,
twice.
which is determined by
Listen.
a committee of its peers.
Sweetheart,
We actually.
you and I both know I'm a fucking dumb
Player
loser.
1, you have the
We
honors.
don't know proof. We only know alcohol percentages, actually.
I am smoking
Which is why you
in
shouldn't have
bed.
picked percentage, to be honest. But
Let's get going. Say you're a tobacco farmer because you're constantly thinking about your crop. What might you say to your spouse before going to sleep? Look, there's a full moonflower tonight. Don't forget to pull the nightshade. Wake me up when
Oh,
the
it's tobacco
sunflower
farmer,
comes
sorry.
up. Or I'll see you in the morning, Glory. Take a shot, players. I'll show you a full moon flower. Player 1, it's yours if you want it.
I'm winning, so I literally lose nothing.
Player 1, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
What?
they put night
Tobacco is in the same family as nightshade. The
Oh,
poison
for real?
plant is
Sorry,
not
they don't
the
put it
thing
in.
covering your window.
They're related.
Player
Tobacco's full
1,
of
hit your
a lot
buzzer
of
and select. Okay, give it up
Why
for
do people smoke it? Coleslaw.
You know what? I
French
actually
fries.
don't know.
grenades.
I assume because somebody got
Okay,
addicted off
play
of a
ball.
burning crop.
If you go to a restaurant and order the Saturday night special, what will you be served? A handgun in a light tomato cream sauce? Malt liquor served over a bed of lettuce? A pack of cigarettes Parmigiana? Or a stolen car au gratin?
We missed it.
Here's the one you wanted. A Saturday
Handgun.
night special is a small, cheap handgun. Only
Really?
order it
Yeah,
if you want
I-
to eat
I
lead.
My brain.
I don't know shit about
Saturday Night
guns.
Special is
Player
absolutely
one, it's up
random.
to
I don't know
you.
why I didn't recognize it.
It's gun.
I lost the jetpack, so I didn't get the screen.
Do you smell that? I think it's your clue. Smoking. Of course, I'm talking about myself,
Okay, better be part
not
of
you.
this.
You would be secondhand smoking. So, you know, just breathe sparingly.
Oh. Original sinner. Yeah.
We both hit Snake.
Shit. The snake did the sin.
Yeah.
British legislature.
I'm not sure what any of this is to do with smoking.
Fucking,
Oh,
smokes. Brands.
really?
These are all brands of cigarettes and cigars. Tobacco. Shit.
I thought I missed it, to be honest.
Not false.
I mean, there was no way we weren't thinking that.
Alright.
Congratulations on your victory.
Congratulations, player 2. You won the game.
I'll be honest, I didn't know there was a brand of cigarettes called Dromedary. Or, I mean, called... No, I guess
I did it!
You're right.
I sucked less than you!
My brain, like, did not put that together, right? It is, yeah.
This is from my Baptist minister, who instilled in me at a very young age the evils of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. This is for the kids at school, who by refusing...
number one.
One more. I'm sorry, if you guys need to go to sleepies, you can, but I'm gonna... Would you rather go to a health club or a gym?
Gym. Absolutely.
Who are you, Rocky? You're going down for the count. One more, they said. Excuse me. I'm gonna burp into the microphone.
I couldn't do it. I tried.
You tried. What are you looking for? Your dignity? Your sense of self-respect?
No, neither of those are in this room.
Oh.
But I can make that noise.
Pop culture, they said. Pop culture.
Good. Something that we might know because it's old pop culture.
Hey, how you doing? Nice
Tastes
to
like
see
shit.
you make time to go to the gym.
It's
Even
actual
if it
name brand
doesn't
cherry
show.
Coke, so yes, it tastes like garbage.
Okay, anybody up for a screw?
It's the worst
Of course.
flavor of cherry Coke. Is the name brand one.
You gotta be heartless with these screws. Keep hitting that S key like there's no tomorrow.
Shall we?
Okay,
Gym
slip
class.
into your gym shorts and let's play. Player 2, what? I like to call this
5,000 off
category
the bat. High roller.
You're flunking gym, Mr. President. Let's see that question. If the requirements for the Presidential Fitness Award and Presidency of the United States were the same, which of your classmates would be eligible for the award? Natural-born citizens over 35 who do pull-ups, naturalized citizens who are good at sit-ups, anyone over 25 who does the flex. Player 1, hit it! Gotta be over 35 to be president? You betcha.
Why is that?
So
You
don't
also have to be
worry,
born
still
in
being
the US.
elementary
But why
school,
is-
you're
why
Which is why
gonna
Obama
have
was
chances
such a
of
big
being
thing.
elected to the presidency.
I believe it's because young people are stupid and can't run the country. But then we get Donald Trump
Buzz
anyway.
in and choose a value. Your category is
We also got George Bush.
scoring in gym class, if you know what I mean. Okay, take a look at this
I've heard gym class
analogy
all
and
the
get
time.
ready to choose the best answer.
Oh, that was an innuendo. I'm sorry. I didn't get that.
Condom is to
It's to
IUD,
IUD.
as flexed arm hang is to pull up, parallel bars is to uneven bars, rugby is to soccer, or softball is to baseball. Player 1. Softball is to baseball. Would you like me to put the questions on a T for you? Player 2, it's yours if you want it. Player 2, grab it. In gymnastics, parallel bars are for males and the uneven bars are for females.
And in
Let
sports,
me tell you, birth
men don't
control
play
is
softball,
just as hard
but
to
women
maneuver
do.
when you've got a crowd watching and international judges
I
scoring
mean,
your
that's it's wrong. I
performance.
know men who play softball, but professionally,
Player 2, hit me.
it's always women. for
Here's your
softball.
category.
Pain in the class.
Pain in the class. What do we got here? 3,200 and change? All right, let's do it. If your high school had taken the term intramurals literally, which of these sports could you have played? Oh, you gotta answer it, player 2. Rehop, let's see it.
Mine! Ew, it's squishy!
Kind of.
Player 1, you can take it.
I don't actually know what male sport is.
Watch and learn.
What the hell is volleyball?
Intramural means within the walls, so you be playing volleyball. Until the walls
It's a
start
pun.
closing in and the air begins to run out, must stop talking, Stop stealing my air!
They're so mad at us.
Okay,
Whoops.
player 2, what?
I'm
It's
sorry,
dead,
and
it's
dumb.
disgusting.
But
it's
you guys
roadkill.
don't watch me for my brains.
Absolutely not.
You watch me because I'm a fucking loser. Shut up.
And also, there's some
Stop
bonus
lying
money up for
to
grabs
these
at the end.
generous
Okay,
people.
off the clutch, baby. Thumb plus fingers plus palm equals and Spicoli's teacher, Mr. Blank. What's the common link between these two?
Math.
I blew my load. I blew my load too early.
12
You use
inches,
your whole hand.
and you hop on one.
Score.
Type of drink Coke is, and bathroom cleaner Blank Scrub.
Soft drink.
Oh.
Makers of Dark Neon and Viper, and Wyatt Earp City.
Oh.
Dodge.
I missed it the first time. I thought it was
Leave the
a penalty.
habit, and I'll blank your butt.
Massage.
Choir. There it is. They repeat
Massage
the
your butt.
Leader in hopeless case.
Fast!
Degrading
You're ahead of me.
an army installation.
How is space degraded?
Alright, let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all Major League Soccer teams? Items on a playground? Parts of the body? Nike shoe styles? Games with ball? You got it, player 2. Let's add it up.
I'll be honest. I couldn't remember.
It's not often that I use my
Any
position
answer.
to promote my own ideas,
I went
but here it is.
complete
Make
brain dead in
dodgeball
that.
an Olympic sport. Write your local
I
representatives.
think I answered 2 of them.
Player
I was
2's
good
our
for like the
leader. Okay,
first
here we
question
go.
and my brain just shut off.
Alright, player 2, but we're calling this one. Big words are funny.
Big words are funny.
Okay, hope you paid attention in English class because it's time for a thesaurus question. I'm going to show you a phrase, and when you figure out what it's a synonym for, buzz in. If you don't know what a synonym is, well then, you know, just guess like
It's the
you
stuff
would
you put on the rolls with the
Hamper
frosting.
sphere snare. Okay, what's this a synonym for? Basketball net. Player 2, it's yours. Nice. Well, aren't you literate? When I first saw it, I thought it was a fancy term for wedgie. Player 2, what's this one? The category is, what will my bra train me to do?
Hold your titties up,
Oh,
girl.
God. Do you remember getting undressed in the school's
dance
locker
without
room
jiggle.
for the first time? It was so embarrassing trying to keep your breasts covered. I bet the girls had a rough time, too. Suppose you flash a breast while changing in the locker room. What's hanging out? Bolivia, Thailand, France, or Romania?
Thanks for not screwing.
Nobody's going for it? Why so chicken, player 2? You've got cash to spare. Hey, audience, what do you think? Take a shot, player 2.
Don't be a wimp.
All right, keep your shirt on.
France.
Brest is a port city in northwest France that was first discovered with the
Just
onset
like
of puberty.
missing all your things tonight.
Okay, player 1, pick a
At least
winner.
I'm playing the same I always do.
They weren't athletic, cool, or fun, and wimps were what we call them. W-I-M-P-S, W-I-M-P-S,
Don't be a wimp.
W-I-M-P-S, admit it, you were one. Oh,
Yep.
Welcome to Wimps.
I'm still a wimp.
Now remember, to win cash, buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up. If you collect all 5 letters first,
The music
bonus
is so
yours.
upsetting.
Let's do it.
It's very intense, yeah.
The Nutty Blank. Way to go, Professor.
Such a gimme and I missed it.
SNL's Doug and Wendy.
Friggin' Wendy Weiner.
Didn't watch Spider-Man last.
Saved by the bell.
Bellwin.
Yep. Yeah, I got my speech.
Screech? I never watched
Diver.
Saved by the Bell.
Not mature.
Immature.
You're all grown up. Sleepy Hollow's Blank Crane.
Ichabod.
Ah, you got that one too. You're gonna miss all the eyes.
Back to the Future family.
Back to the Future? Marty... McFly!
Fly.
Grab one more letter, player 2, and you get the bonus. Most fearful Smurf.
Scaredy Smurf.
Righteous.
Oh, I didn't realize you cut them all. God, I missed both of the eyes.
Suck
You got bonus,
my
player 2.
dick, son.
We're on Twitch still banned
Player
us.
2, you got the
Can't
lead.
pull that.
Oh,
Player 1, you have the honors.
it's yours.
Well, there you go. Here's your category. Forming locker room alliances. Remember
You
playing
watch my
Capture
back,
the
I'll
Flag
put
in gym
yours.
class? I'm so happy for you. Anyway, say you want to capture a flag that has the same colors as America's Old Glory. Which of these countries' flags should you not clear? Player 1, you're screwed. What's the answer? All right, let's check it out. You picked France just to see another breast, didn't you? Ball's in your court, player 2.
I do believe.
No, gotta hit your buzzer. Player 2, it's you. Huh?
I have money to
Your
spare.
cheese is burning.
Grease.
Greece's flag is
almost
blue
said
and
Greece.
white, and if you tried to steal it, you get kicked in the Acropolis.
I don't know what Old Glory is, to be honest.
Player 1, hit your buzzer. I like to call this category
Dodgeball can be so
Dodgeball can
cool.
be so cruel. Wasn't gym class fun? Especially when it came to picking teams. Well, remember that, Sporto, as you
We
figure
never had to
out
pick
this
teams in my school.
analogy.
We got assigned teams.
Picked first in gym classes to Alpha as picked last in gym. Take a shot, click. Alpha is the first letter in the Greek alphabet.
That's
and
such a
Omega
gimme.
is the last.
That's like the easiest trivia they've
First,
ever
last,
given
middle.
us.
What's the difference when your underwear is yanked up over your
Old
head?
Glory
All
is
the
the
games are the
American flag,
same. Player 2, pick us a Corf de Broccoli, Flemish corn turd. Wait a minute, is this a,
Okay.
Gibberish question.
Old Glory is the American flag. Then why would we paint the American flag in the
All right,
colors
you
of
want
Old
the
Glory?
real category? Here it is. Being smart ain't cool. Remember, the sooner you buzz in, the more money you can make. Okay then, tell me what this rhymes with. Him say, be dumb. Oh, and don't not ignore that punctuation there.
Him say be dumb.
First clue, it's a place. Iowa.
Him say be dumb.
It's a place to exercise or play indoors. Player 2, it's in your cart. Type in your
Him
answer and
say
hit
be
return.
dumb.
Wow, 2 clues and you still got it wrong. That's
No.
gotta hurt.
It's stadium at the
Player 1,
end.
want to try?
Him say be dumb.
Last clue. Some folks call it a gym.
I don't.
I'm dumb.
I think my brain has shut off.
I'm dumb.
Remember, it's that big room in the school.
Gymnasium,
where you went to
I'm
have
fucking-
gym class.
Gymnasium.
Get picked last for everything. It's the
Hey,
him
guys.
say be dumb. Did you know the word gymnasium comes from the Greek
I'm
words
sorry,
meaning
I'm dumb.
to exercise naked? At least that way my underwear wouldn't have gotten yanked up over my head.
I figured it out.
Player 1, please buzz in and let us... I think we can
Ooh.
go with that. And here's your category.
I lost that around the Jack Tech.
Drop that bacon,
Jack Attack is
punk!
13.
Player 1, I know it's none of my business, but that score's looking pretty bad there.
I'm still
From
waiting.
which of these dishes could you not steal the bacon? A Denver omelet, a club sandwich, a BLT, or quiche Lorraine? Player 2, grab it!
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Player 1, what do you say? Player 1. Quiche Lorraine traditionally contains Swiss cheese and bacon, but real men don't steal quiche.
Oh, I did not know it was bacon.
A Denver omelet has ham, not bacon.
No.
And be sure to run a few wind sprints right after eating so you can look at the omelet again.
No.
Okay,
It's up
player
to you.
one, pick a winner. Your category is Allie. Oops.
I can still win
Did
this.
you know that the guy who invented
Still got
basketball,
this.
James
I mean,
Naismith,
you're
was a
way
phys
ahead
ed
of me.
instructor?
18,000 ahead of me.
Considering the type of baskets James Naismith used to invent basketball, what might you expect to see his phys ed students doing? Bouncing peaches off their feet, getting hit in the nose by Easter eggs, having picnics on the sidelines, or shooting Player 2, it's you. Too much starch.
No.
Player one, hit it. Use peach baskets.
For real?
Now,
Like,
why Shaq
basically
shoots
those
bricks,
crates.
only he knows.
They're big square things.
Player one, it's up to
I think
you.
that's just might
Snag
be
it.
round.
Jack, here we go.
I'm imagining squares.
Here we go.
All right, I hope you're warmed up. Here's your clue. I hate gym. Don't worry, after this you can hit the showers. All right, good luck.
Muppets creator. Henson.
I can't tell if your reaction time's faster.
Carrie.
I can't tell if you read faster or your reaction time's faster. It's hard to.
Brown.
Got overly excited, but I'm even.
Oh man. Neighbors.
Jim Neighbors.
Neighbors.
Gomer Pyle.
Thor's frontman.
My musical knowledge pays off.
No, any of this. Separate but equal.
Oh, why did
Racist.
I did not.
No! Jim Beam! Crow!
I picked Jim Beam for no reason. It wasn't. I knew it wasn't right.
Orioles pitcher?
Congratulations.
Player two, there's a couple of ways of looking at this victory. A, you kicked player one's ass, or B, a loaf of bread could have kicked player one's ass.
Yay!
Wow, you got really bad at the end there.
I did. Alright, we're gonna swap back for a game of Monster Palm.
And then I'm gonna slowly dissolve into the ether.
I thought about how hard it must have been.
Thank
for
you
him to
guys
walk
for
across
joining
the
us
gym
for this
and
wild
ask me to
ride
dance,
in
but
which
when
I
found my
slowly
bracelet, I thought,
forgot how to use my brain to think of words.
So I said
Yeah,
no,
no, our
and
brains definitely
set
shut
fire
off
to
in that
gym.
game. So.
Oh, thank you. See you in a second.